The Gina and Maddie podcast.
People's sexiest man alive.
Too sexy for my shirt.
And
That's why the whole team are in here. They want to have a look at some of these photos.
well, we've brought in some of the hornbags from the studio and the station that work with us here at Star 104.5. Not only have we got CJ, our 12-year-old producer. Are you? Do we need parental permission for you to be able to talk about this kind of topic?
It should be fine. It's getting a little bit hot and steamy, though.
Well, that's because we can smell Rory's aftershave. The wonderful scent of Joop is wafting through the studio. We've got Suze from the newsroom, of course, Captain Milkfroth or Cupid himself, Rory is in here, Bextagram and Phallus from the Fun and Games department, because we are discussing the announcement overnight of the People magazine's Sexiest Man
and
Alive.
they have chosen John Krasinski.
John Krasinski.
Because I got him mixed up with...
Mike Wazowski from Monsters, Inc. Very
now,
different.
I would vote for Mike. I'm just showing the gang a photo of him. What's he off? Like, why is he famous?
We know him from the US version of The Office. He played Jim Halpert.
Yeah.
Also, he starred alongside his wife, Emily Blunt, in A Quiet Place.
Yeah.
And he is also Jack Reacher. I think it's Jack Reacher.
I like that.
That's like in 9 seasons of the TV show.
Do you think, so when these guys get their photo taken, the panel, when they just do the frowny face and tilt the head back, is that sexy? Like the frowny face? What are you doing the frowny face? I'm surprised he can do a frowny face.
How do you feel about him being the sexiest man alive, Gina?
It's a no from me.
It's a no from you?
Absolute no from me.
CJ?
I just can't believe they picked that as the cover. I feel like they could have done a little bit more of a tease of
She
some
wanted to
chest
see.
hair.
She wanted to see more than that. I'll show you what she's. Look at what's coming up next. That's what she's printed out.
Susie?
So they
See the reaction?
These are the nominations.
Did you go through my Instagram again?
Funny that. But we had the
Suze.
nominations that could have beat John, but John took it out.
We'll get to those in a sec because I think, we want a balanced opinion and that's where you go to a journalist because that's how you get a balanced opinion. Susie Thompson, who you hear at the top and the bottom of the hour here at Star 104.5. Suze, happy with the decision?
I'm very happy with the decision.
He does it for you. Yep.
Look, I love a geek.
Yeah.
He was a geek in The Office, and then he's had a big glow up, and why not?
What about you, Phallus? How are you feeling about it?
I didn't actually know who he was.
No,
but
yeah.
now that I see the picture, he does look familiar. And look, I would not kick him out of bed at all. Is he the sexiest?
No.
Probably not, but I'm not going to complain. And I'd like to know who's on the panel because I think I could switch them out.
Okay.
Or take them out.
Rory, how are you feeling about John being the sexiest man alive?
I mean, I agree with Susie. Definitely a bit of a geek. He's good, but I feel like ever since he got with Emily, he had a bit of a glow up.
Right.
I think with Emily Blunt, he definitely got a glow up, so it gives him an extra couple points. I think.
Do you think that when a celebrity gets with another celebrity, they're more unattainable, which makes them more attractive?
Bit high status, yes.
Okay. I don't know. Does that happen?
I think you're onto something there.
Yeah.
But Emily Blunt is hot.
Oh,
so
yeah.
the two of them
Yeah.
together, maybe sexiest couple,
Yeah.
I would have them
Okay,
high
so
on the list.
we've established that. Now let's go through some of the people who missed out this year for John Krasinski and see if they would go above. Now we've got a very buff photo of Ryan Reynolds.
Control yourself, Phallus.
He's got, like, the 60 is going on there. He's 60 and he knows it. 6-pack.
All right, so we still
His wife,
They're hot too.
Who's his wife?
Blake Lively.
Oh, yeah, they're hot
You know
too.
what? It's the loose gym shorts for me.
You
They're
know,
almost falling off, aren't they?
it's up there with the grey tracksuit pants, isn't it?
Yeah.
But is that sexy when your husband's at home in his
No,
tracksuit
it's
pants?
not.
They're almost falling
They're
off.
very suggestive.
It's definitely not sexy when my husband does it, but when Ryan Gosling does it, wow.
Okay, but now we're talking like I'm a little bit outraged. Firstly,
Why?
Where is Glenn Powell in this discussion for sexy? Beck, are you with me, Beck?
Thank you. Yes. Where is he? Where
Who
is
is
he?
Glenn Powell?
Glenn Powell is in that movie, terrible movie with Sydney Sweeney and Twisters. You saw him in that movie Twisters.
Here he is with no clothes on.
See,
You're
Glenn
welcome.
Powell reminds me of a block of cheese. Like he's just a bit.
What?
Like he's just a bit like Edam cheese. Like what is he?
Yeah, what's the point of Edam
What's the
cheese?
point?
Yeah, right, I get that. Okay.
I'm sorry, been hooked ever since Top Gun Maverick.
Oh, you're in?
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
would that be your sexiest man?
I reckon.
Yeah, sexiest
Oh,
man
who did
alive?
he play
Close
on
contender.
Maverick? Top Gun?
He was the bad guy. He was like the
Yeah.
Iceman version of this time
yeah.
round.
Yeah.
Why has he got no
there was just
pants
something
on?
about him in that movie, like he was just
hot.
Yeah, well, he took his clothes off with his photo. He's got a hat, though. You can leave your hat on. That would be a good song for that.
Well, if he takes his hat off, you're going to see a lot there.
Yeah.
Doesn't do justice, that picture.
What about, can I, no, oh yeah, Benny Blanco, CJ. This is the one you're holding up. No, I don't even know why
who
Benny's
is
in
that?
That's Selena Gomez's partner.
Yeah, DJ.
Oh.
Yeah.
And he's trying to do the sexy face as well, which is not working.
Now, he looks like a guy that would pick you up in an Uber X. That's, that's
Actually, yes.
Drop you home.
why is
He
there a
really
shovel and a
does.
bag of lime in the boot?
What about this guy? What about this guy?
Now, this would have been my vote, Jeremy Allen White from The Bear. No?
Oh, no.
I wish he put some pants on. I mean,
he
he's
looks
got
like he looks like Ratatouille.
Well, he is part of
Ratatouille,
that
he does.
that rat look that they're just doing the rounds.
That is the
apparently.
thing. Look, there's rats, there's bears. What else is there? Remember we did a story.
I've told you before, Gina, bears aren't in that category. Bears are large, hairy, homosexual men.
Oh, well,
That's what a bear is.
they're cute as
Rory,
well.
help me out here. Is that true?
I'm not going to confirm nor deny that comment.
So who is this? This is Pedro
Pascal.
Oh, yeah.
What's he off?
No. Who is that?
The Last of Us.
He looks like Orlando Bloom, don't you think? A little bit?
Actually, he does. Yeah.
It's
Okay.
He kind of looks like Orlando.
Yeah, no, I think I like because he's got a suit on. I don't know about the one with all his clothes off.
Well, I mean, he's the most best dressed out of all of them.
He's the only one who's got clothes on.
Well, yeah.
Rory.
I think if these are all the nominees, I'm happy with who won.
Really?
Yeah.
No.
Based on all of these, I think
Really?
they picked the winner. Yeah.
Apparently they have a panel and they ask other celebrity females. Then there's a panel of the people that work at the magazine, and the higher up at the panel are the final ones who get to decide. Next year they should ask us.
Yeah.
Yes, please.
Right?
Yeah, are we okay with it? Like
Who won?
Or sitting around just going, yeah, that person's sexy, that one's not, because
I think we do that anyway, don't we?
oh, that's true.
Yeah.
What if we did it with women?
Oh, don't do that.
Gina and Maddie.
If you've ever wondered what your suburb means here on the Central Coast, I'm here to help.
Oh wow, we're getting a TED Talk at 6:11. Fantastic. Let me give you some
This
TED
is
Talk
very,
music. Here we go.
very serious news. Oh, that's nice TED Talk music.
There we go.
Okay. You wondered what...
Welcome to the stage. Yeah, I'll give you an
Sorry,
introduction. if you like.
I'll get back behind the curtains.
Pop
Hang on.
your Janet Jackson Madonna head mic on,
Yep,
so you
got
can
it.
come out and use your hands. You don't have to
I
use
need
the
my hands
handheld.
for this.
Okay, here we go. Welcome to the stage for the TED Talk this morning at 6:11 for Thursday, the 14th of November. It's Gina Jeffrey.
Thank you for everybody being here. I appreciate you all coming. And
We have to. We're paid to be here.
Today, have you ever wondered what your suburb means? Does it mean anything to you, or do you not care? I don't know about that. All I'm going to do is tell you the name, Gosford. Now that used to be Gooseford. Because, I just have to add to here. I might make up some little.
Are you
bits.
riffing? Is any of this real?
It is. No, it really is.
Okay.
But I just right before you put me on, while I was behind the curtains, I looked up what Ford means. So goose obviously means goose. But when you see Ford on the end of a name, it means river crossing. So it must have meant gooses crossing the river. And it started as Gooseford, then Ghostford, and now Gosford.
It's because the geese left and then the ghosts started to come.
So I know,
Yeah, right.
something
They were
along
crossing
those
the
lines.
river, yeah.
The name Woy Woy is said to originate from the Guringai language meaning much water or big lagoon, believed to be a clear nod to the surrounding Brisbane water. That makes sense. Wombrel, hey my Wombi friends, is an Aboriginal word meaning where the sea breaks. And doesn't it?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Doesn't it? Break hard there, actually. Let's not talk about that.
Not if they put a wall there. But
No.
anyway.
What a nobby. I mean, everyone is wondering...
You've always said that was named after me. And I don't know if that's true or not. Was that you riffing?
No, I have wondered, though, why they would have called this place Watanobbi. Many believe the name's origin was Aboriginal, with the old Wyong Shire Council originally claiming it meant hills surrounded by water, since Watanobbi was almost entirely surrounded by wetlands.
Makes sense.
However, no.
No, it doesn't make sense. No. It doesn't,
The Geographic
idiot.
Names Board later confirmed there was no Aboriginal significance to the name, with the two most likely sources being a corruption of the Japanese surname Watanabe. Yes, a friend of pioneer Albert Warner who found the place. But the other thing is they're saying it's probably just because of the knobby shape of the surrounding terrain. So I'm sorry, Watanabe people, if you thought your beautiful
So we've got three
name was
options there. We've got three
Aboriginal.
options of what Watanabe could have been named after.
And
You can just roll with it.
Do you know that the landowners in 2002 tried to change its name to Chapman Gardens? Unsuccessfully, they wouldn't let them change it. Wyong is an Indigenous word meaning either an edible yam or place of
right.
running water,
Yeah.
if you're wondering. Now, Terrigal's just down the road from here. It means place of little birds. I mean, there's a beach.
Right. Yep.
Lots of kids playing on the beach.
Yep.
Little young girls on the beach.
Summer, it's the home of the birds in the bikinis.
Exactly.
Yep, yep.
Now, Erina, where we are right here, you're wondering about this. This is a place where the initiation ceremony was held. I mean, we have an initiation ceremony here every morning. We say good morning.
Morning. Coffee? Yes, please.
Carry on. You're all wondering what your suburb means. It's named after an Aboriginal word that means meeting place. And don't we all meet at Carry On to travel down to Sydney? So you leave your car there and you carpool. We do that all the time. This one's tricky. I want you to help me with this one. Green Point. What do you reckon?
It's named after a point that has a lot of grass on it. Have I nailed it?
It's great. And then my last one.
Yeah.
Edalong is the Aboriginal word thought to mean drinking place. That's where I'm going to buy a house.
You missed one as well.
What?
Toukley.
What's that mean?
Many tobacconists.
The Gina and Maddie Podcast.
For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcast.com.au.